to another random talk video. So yeah, it's another random talk, and for this video I am so looking forward to it because it's going to be about one of my favorite topics. It's going to be about my top 5 supernatural, my top 5 favorite supernatural Korean drama. So I would say for the genre of supernatural drama, it's always, the tops are always related to America or British. They always have nice supernatural dramas. I would admit, I would agree with that because there's so many supernatural dramas that I would love. I would talk about it in the future, perhaps. Well, for briefly, I would say like dramas like Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries, old ones like Secret Circles and stuff, and Sabrina the Witch. All these, Librarians, also Librarians. So all of these supernatural TV shows are normally from Britain or America. So that's what I normally have. If you're imagining supernatural dramas, you never thought of Asia. You don't think that there's going to be good supernatural dramas in Asia, even though they have. But now, this year is totally different. I would say, wow. I mean, really, wow. I never imagined that Korea have so amazing supernatural TV dramas that I couldn't get off of my mind. I would say I would definitely, want to put the following list, some of them, into my top list. I mean, it's the first favorite Korean, favorite supernatural TV show for me right now. So let's start with my fifth favorite. Well, this one is not like recently. It's quite, from the old times. Not really that old, but I don't remember the time. But it's called the Rooftop Prince, if you have seen that, Rooftop Prince. So I would say that's not my favorite, but I love it because I have it in mind. I think the concept was great. The actors were great. The whole plot was funny. There's supernatural element, if you don't know. It's about time traveling, and it's quite interesting for that. So that I would put the top 5, and mostly because it's comedy and there's time traveling stuff. I have a bit of bias. I really love time traveling supernatural dramas, and I feel like Asian dramas are usually good in making these time traveling dramas comparing to those in American and British. So yeah, I would say I love this because of the time traveling aspect. So that's why my fourth favorite is also related to time traveling, which is more recently, which is called The Moonlight Lovers, which is in fact an adaptation of the same TV drama from mainland China. So when I first watched this Moonlight Lovers, in Chinese is 宝宝敬上, I watched it. I watched the mainland China version, which I love it already. They have a lot of chapters, a lot of episodes, and I really love it. And when I knew Korean was going to do an adaptation on these, but based on the Korean history, I was more excited because I'm looking forward to it. And because I've seen all the actors and actresses there are so beautiful, and they have nice acting skills and stuff. And when I watched it, I was like, oh my god, it's so great. Even though I would say personally, I would prefer the mainland China version because they have more episodes to describe the whole character, and the plot is much better. I say, especially the ending. I feel like the Korean version is still, the ending is like, what? I'm not going to spoil anything, but the feeling is like, what? It just end? Why is just end? Why do you have to end like this? It's this kind of reaction. But for the mainland China version, you will like, oh, it ended. It's a beautiful, also sad ending at the same time, but it's beautiful. So for the Korean version, I don't think they have this effect, but I put it on the fourth favorite. The reason for that is because it's time traveling. And the second is because it's adapted from one of my favorite, stories that was, that was broadcast in the mainland China before. So yeah, that's one. And then a third favorite, I would say it's the one called The Moon Embracing the Sun. I'll put a picture, So for this drama, I wouldn't say it's entirely supernatural, but there are supernatural elements in it. There's witches and stuff, which is so cool. There's, reviving the dead stuff, and there's some supernatural elements, but the main focus is about, the love between a king and a girl who was supposed to be a queen, but she didn't, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's just a love story. I would say the main focus is a love story based on a historical setting. That's what it is. So there isn't a lot of supernatural events in it, but the actors are great. The story is great. It's because it's a love story. And yeah, it makes this whole drama that I couldn't get rid of in my mind for a long time. I always want to go back and watch that drama again because it's so great. And you can see, I feel like Korean drama, there's a great thing about Korean drama is that their description of the characters, they are so detailed. They can spend a lot of episodes to describe the main characters before they give you that bang, that the twist and stuff. So, but for American or British drama, perhaps for the first episode, you can already see the bang, boom, and the twist, and then it's mind blown. Okay, the mind blowing stuff for the first few episodes. But for Korean drama, it's mostly about, how do they construct that character, let you get familiar with them, get you feel that, you feel sympathize with them. So they have this, way of constructing a story that is slightly different from other dramas in America or Britain. So that's what I love about Korean dramas. So Now comes to fourth. My favorite Korean drama would be the W. Yes, so it's about the world of comics. So W is a very nice, very recent drama that has ended, and it's amazing because the concept is so great. So it's a supernatural TV drama because it talks about the main character, the male main character. Well, he comes from a comic book. He's not real at first, and then the female main character, of course, she's real, but and then it's the story is how they fall in love, and then how they manage to unite in the same world, which is the real world. How the male character managed to I cannot say it's escape, but gets away from the comic world and become a real person, I would say. But once again, the great thing is not just the concept. First of all, the concept of course is great, because how do you manage to end a drama so well by ending it like this absurd concept of having a comic character to become real again? So that's a crazy thing. How you end it, it's another dimension. I would say, I wouldn't spoil anything, but I would say the writer of this drama did a very great job of ending the whole series and explaining everything. There are like barely any bugs, which means like plot holes or that things that you can't explain. So I would say that writer did a great job for that. And it's of course the most recent one, which is also my top favorite one, and which is the most, I would say it's the most amazing Korean supernatural drama that I've ever watched, because it's just breathtaking. I would say there's a term for it in Chinese is 怪怪好 It's like you can't get rid of that drama all the time. I just, even though it already ended, but all the time I was like, oh my god, I need more. I need to know what happens to those main characters. Even though it's already ended, it gives you a very nice a foot stop, but still it feels like there's something going on. There's still stories behind, but there's no more, and it's like I'm sick, I'm in love with that. I'm crazy about that drama. I couldn't stop. So that's perhaps if you know Chinese, you already know that. I've already mentioned the name, which is also related to my perfume haul. Yeah, I did, because of this drama. I love it so much. I bought the perfume. Isn't it crazy? So that drama is called there's a lot of name. Okay, English you can call it Goblin or Guardian, the Lonely and Great God. If you want to say it in Korean is like dokkaebi, and then in Chinese it's guai guai, and then so many names, but it's amazing. It's just amazing. It's mind-blowing, It's mind-blowing, and oh my god, I would say, okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything, I'm gonna briefly talk. So there's this girl, she's the Goblin's bride, and there's also this Goblin, which is also a god. I would consider him as a god. And then for some reason, so you're gonna watch that. For some reason, he has this ability to immortality. He's immortal, and he has lived on this earth for like 900 years. So the reason why you have to go check it out. But I would say it's somehow related to his past life. So there's a lot of supernatural elements. There's also the Green Reaper in it, where Green Reaper. The setting for him is that he doesn't remember anything about his past life, something like that. So yeah, there's this, and then there's also this girl who's the main character's, so the bride's boss, something. So she has something to do with the past life and stuff. So I'm not going to spoil too much, but it's amazing because for the first two chapters, once again, it's a description of the characters, let you know what these characters, learn about these characters, and then after that, there's a lot of climax and stuff, and you are like, okay, catch my breath. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then the last few chapters is like, oh my god, roller coaster all over again, and so excited that I can't ever forget that. And I've watched all the episodes over and over again. I think like now it's like 6 times. I'm not sure when I post this video, how many times I will be watching that entire, series again, perhaps 10 times, I'm not sure, but it's amazing. So yeah, that's, the concept is new. I would say, other than that, the best thing is that it blends in with a Korean's own culture. I learned so much about the Korean culture because of this drama. I learned about its methodology. I learned about, there's this god, which is a lady, in Chinese is Samsan Lai Lai. So there's a lot of gods and stuff that you don't normally know because you are not familiar with the Korean culture. But after watching this, you will have the interest of going to explore it, and then you will know, oh, this means this. Oh, there's so many, also Easter eggs. I would say, yeah, they adopted perhaps some Marvel's or DC ways of creating their series. Is that there are a lot of Easter eggs that you can explore, and you can link afterwards. Like at first you don't think it's related, and then in the end you're like, oh my god, that scene, it's from episode 1, something like that. And so yeah, it's amazing. I can say I can talk about this drama endlessly, but yeah, it's great. So I would say there's so many supernatural Korean drama that are so great these days. I would say that there's also other dramas. For example, I love mermaid dramas. They also have one, I forgot what's the name, let me check. Blue Seas Legend, if I directly translate from that. So there's also some mermaids supernatural drama. I would say for now I'm still not into those Korean drama that are related to mermaid, because they kind of make it, I would say it's mostly comedy, it's like mostly funny and stuff, but I would say it's not so good, because it's for supernatural TV dramas, other than being funny all the time, sometimes you have to add some serious stuff to make it real, right? For the moment, I would say Korean dramas on mermaids it doesn't give me that real aspect. It's mostly just for fun. So yeah, that's slightly different. But I would say I truly believe that they will be improving a lot, and perhaps one day there will be an amazing mermaid drama that will be talking about like really serious but also funny stuff, and then I will be really obsessed with it. But for now, I'm really obsessed in Dokkaebi, and of course before Dokkaebi, I'm really excited with W, which means I'm always imagining that perhaps I will have a boyfriend for the comic character. I'm not sure does it happen to you guys, but when I was little, I always imagined that I would have I would look at the very nice comics and then the boys and I thought, oh, perhaps I imagine myself becoming their girlfriends and stuff. So yeah, that drama W did make this kind of come true. And then for Dokkaebi, it's a god. Now, for a moment, I told my friend like, oh my god, now I'm hoping that I could have a boyfriend who is a god because after this. Which is so crazy, right? It's not gonna it's not gonna ever happen to that, but it gives you this feeling. It gives you so real that you yourself want this unreal thing to be real. So that's so crazy about it. So yeah, once again, it's another long talk, but I hope you enjoyed it, and it's really something I really love to talk about because K-drama, I didn't used to like it, but now I really love it, and I finally learned how to appreciate it. Of course, I still love American and British dramas. I would definitely do those videos about them too because there's so many. I can't really sum up top 5, but for now, for Korean supernatural dramas, I can sum up top 5 because there aren't a lot, but these top 5s are like high quality stuff. So if you haven't checked it out, do check that out because they're amazing. Yes, they're amazing. Anyways, yeah, this is the end of my video. I hope you liked it. If you agree with those points and you love Korean dramas or K-dramas too, yeah, give a big thumbs up to this. Also, comment below and tell me your favorites, top 5, and then give your opinions on those. You can also introduce me to other, supernatural K-dramas that you think are good too. Perhaps because I haven't seen a lot of them, perhaps I would, go and check it out and, yeah, perhaps, make me, get away from this Dokkaebi disease. Yes, please help me. I can't get my mind off that show. Please! Anyways, yeah, and this is the end, and let's end this video by saying remember to stop existing, start living, and be alive. Bye!